The power up and cutting this whole week. So power did cut. Do not judge my clothes in the back, please. She's cutesy, like. Okay, so I'm gonna post every day onto my body. Well, every day starting today. We missed yesterday. Basically, today is gonna be a vlog. I want to do my hair. I don't know if I'm doing my hair today though, but I want to do my hair. I want to finish sewing this pants I have, which I done ripped the seams on the pants. I just don't know the material. I've never sewn the material. It's like it's like a rain jacket material. It's not that flimsy though, but it's along them lines. And then I want to redo my nails. I have like this. I have this color here, but I might just redo the silver. I like the silver, and the silver on my feet still look good. So I would only have to redo my hands versus doing my hands and my foot. Yeah. I think that's it for today though. Like I don't have. Yeah. The sewing gonna take me a long time. Like theoretically, I think it's gonna take me like 40 minutes to an hour, but by the time I done, like, you know what, today we might just set up the sewing machine because I haven't opened this sewing machine since I lived here, which was 7 years ago. So I don't even know if Shorty works. So today we're gonna open it up, set it up on the table, make sure it works. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna go through the patterns on my grandmother's desk. She has a whole bunch of patterns. Now they look like old people patterns. They look so old, like church lady. But if I could find one with like a design I like, I could make it smaller. I don't know. It's just the sizing. Like, why would you start the machine when I'm talking? It's just the sizing and yeah, the sizing. I could work with the style. Is the sizing, but all of them were two-piece like suit and skirts or dresses, and I don't think I have enough material for that. And well, I for sure don't know suit and skirt, but one, material for a dress, and two, I don't want that. I can't even lie to you. I don't wanna. Me wanna. So maybe I'll do my hair today, but my hair also gonna take me more than one day though. Decisions, and I have to do a lot because the power up and cutting this whole week, like, yesterday we was on a schedule. It only cut during the schedule, but before yesterday it would be random, and so I should get on my bed and be productive before that happens. But at the same time, it's comfy. I'm comfy. Yeah. I take my chair outside. I don't even have a chair inside of. Well, I have a chair. It's covered with clothes right now, but that's not the chair I wanted to use. Because it's like a lounging chair. I don't want to be too comfortable, but then maybe I should be. Oh my god, this thing's so dusty. I got a lot of clothes while I was here. I wasn't supposed to initially be staying this long, and then I started applying to jobs, and I can't show up in the job with the clothes that I packed, because when I initially came down here, I was either just planning to go to the beach or stay in my house. So we had to pivot. We had to not pivot, but like, you know, get some clothes. Get some clothes. Such a beach girl. The last 2 times I went to the beach though, the water was terrible. Like, it was so ass. Flinging me around. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's heavy. It's heavy. Good child. Ow. Well, good thing I saved the instructions. Like, that's never really been a thing of mine. I never really saved the instructions, but somebody must have known. I wasn't gonna open this for like years. And I have needles. Okay, good. Okay, great. And I have some thread. It's not really strong thread, but I think it'll do for what I'm trying to do with this pants. I'm trying to do a lot at one time, and it's a little difficult, but you know, a lot of dusting, which, you know what, I should really just go get my chair off the porch, but I also don't want to do that because I don't have any pants to put on. But then I could clear this chair. Yeah, I think I'll clear this chair. BRB. Okay, I hope you could see it. This is the skirt, right? I mean, it was a pants, but as you could see, one, the crotch was so low, it was so big, it was giving out ugly, like, she looked like she had balls. So I ripped the seams so it looked like a skirt. I could make a skirt. Making a skirt is no problem, but it's still gonna be big. And every time I've made a skirt, it was with like a jean pants that was too small, so it was like perfect in terms of fitting as a skirt. But like now, even in the back, well, the back is great. I think the back is perfect, to be honest, especially if I wear it around this position and not like pull it up or anything. But like the front just is like, ew, I don't like the front. I don't like the front at all. But then that's a lot of sewing to undo all of this, and I kind of like the buttons. I don't know, I'm not a professional, and I think this is where the problem comes in. Like, I just want cute clothes, but I guess I'll try a skirt. I just don't think that'll be cute. I like, because if I do a skirt, I would want it to go to where my ankle is, but I don't think where how the crotch is that is gonna be straight, like especially where the legs are out right now. I think I'm gonna fall into the same problem of it bunching right here, or it's gonna bunch in the back, but we'll try. Okay, so power did cut. That's so exciting because I was just so prepared for that, you know. I'm gonna borrow my grandma's emergency charger so I can charge my camera, and then we're gonna set up this. So the only problem is when I set it up, I have no clue if it works because there's no power, and I don't even know if I can move the needle, fix the needle without power. Oh, I need a towel. It's so dusty. Mucho dusty. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, let's call Marcel's now. Oh, wow. See, I noticed this chair, it's just is like a relaxing chair. Like, even though it sits up pretty high, Do not judge my clothes in the back, please. We're going through things right now. And if I worry about that, I would never get anything accomplished, dude. Oh, you want to see the machine? And she's so cute. This is my favorite one because the one in my other sewing machine is blue. Like, she's so cutesy, but this one, she's cutesy. Like, I think she works the best too, because if I'm not mistaken, I think I might have broken my blue one. Or at least, anyways, it's been a long time since I've sewn anything because I moved to Virginia and none of my sewing machines were with me. And that's not an easy thing to pack up and move with. And even when I moved to Michigan and I moved back to Virginia, I couldn't pack it because I was moving in with my sister and space was just limited, babe. And I know I would not have any space to actually use it, and I didn't want to take it to another state to ride, which I kind of wish I did, because now when I go to Michigan, I don't drive no more. I just fly, and at that point I'm never gonna get it anywhere. Like, if it's not expensive, maybe I'll mail this one up, but I feel like it's probably less expensive to get it from Michigan, get the one from Michigan, than this one. But at least I know this one works though. I don't know what this is for because this sewing machine has one, but there's like 3 sewing machines in this house. I even have an embroidery machine. But what can I say? Us girls like to sew. Oh my gosh. This is probably old though. Probably too old. This is my grandma's though. I'll see. It looks rusted. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look. Okay, this is not for me though. This does not belong for me. This is mine. Look, I'm trying to remember. Maybe that is mine because this one is empty. Okay, hold on. Alright, turn it on. Okay, I have nothing to do with the right now. There's no spools. And then the clear thing that's supposed to be down here is not here. It's not in the box. That's pretty annoying. We're gonna have a brand new sewing machine outside, but I wouldn't open that though. Oh, she's gorgeous though. I just love her. And then pedal to the metal. Oh. Okay, well, it feels like it works, but at first press is terrible. Go slow. The springs are a little bit old, but I can work with this thing. Maybe a speedy job. All right, well. Oh, I have 2. Okay, she definitely like put her old stuff in mine on, which is good because this one is better. Okay, well, we'll switch those out. Dusty. Oh, she's dusty. And then we're gonna push you back to, oh, I do have it. Oh my god, I do have it. Okay, I do have spools for the thread. I'll thread it when we get back on. Get some power back. But see, I broke it. This is the little, you know, the, well, if you don't have a sewing machine, is you see this here? The needle is different from a needle you hand sew, because I used to hand sew, but then when I saw this needle I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, I mean, what the heck. But basically this part sticks up into the machine, and then that's how it daggers down. But I broke it in half. I was just doing nonsense when I first had this. I think a lot of people also had a lot of faith in 12-year-old me, which I don't know if I should say thank you or like, huh? Yeah, I really wish, the only thing I wish I could find is the clear thing that goes right here, because without that, the spoolie that goes in here, I'm actually missing a lot from in here. Yeah, I need to find that, because without that, I mean, it's not impossible, but it does make it hard. Okay, yeah, this part goes in here, but like something else goes around it, and then a plastic thing goes above it. But I don't got all that. I don't have any of that, actually. Okay, calm down. Okay, she spewed already. It could work if I go slow, but because I'm not a professional, I just like when I don't have to go slow. Like, I just want to speed through this, man. This is how you cut, right? What? Is that not how you cut it? Oh yeah. Okay, well, that's a little bit rusty. And then, how do I bring it up here? Okay. Until the power cut back on, I think this is where we're at. It's not a bad place to be, though. I think we did pretty good. I think I made progress. Okay, you could do my hair now, but I'm gonna put on a shirt because I haven't shaved my own arms, so I don't think you want to see that. You want to see? First of all, I wasn't supposed to be here this long. I was only supposed to be here for like 2 weeks initially, so I didn't walk with things to prepare myself. All I have is my electric shaver, which, you know, that's just not really fun on a day-to-day basis. Okay, where did I go locate my stuff for my hair? Which most of it is on this table, actually. But I need to find my comb. Decisions for the hair. So I have 2 pack of hair, but it's 2 different type of pack of hair. I have a, why did I turn on the light like that? Was gonna work. I have a like kinky curly type of hair for a kinky twist, but I do braids with that. Cause I like those Marley like braids, but I don't think I have enough for like a whole head, which is fine because I'm pretty positive I want the front of my head to give cornrow. And then I have regular Kanekalon hair, which I also don't think that's enough because I had 2 packs of that, and last week I did cornrows, like braided cornrows, and I used a whole pack of that, and the braids was not even small. Like it was like, well, it wasn't jumbo either. It was like maybe 13 braids in my head with like some knotless in the back. Well, the last 2 rows, but I guess. Why do my phone? Oh, maybe. Oh yeah. Yeah. So currently, I'm in between choosing. Like a ponytail, because I do want a bun. I want like a high bun. I want a I did it before, but I didn't really, I didn't like how the back turned out, or I wasn't getting the designs I wanted, and then I don't have my mirror. Like I don't have the mirror that helps me to see the back of my head. So I don't want anything crazy in the back of my head because, like, you know, it's like you went through all of that for that. Now, with a kinky hair, I'm thinking if I do like jumbo, not like super jumbo, but like large kinky, large plait, like large knotless, right? And then I curl the ends, like say I do them to like my shoulder, and then I curl them up in the back, and then I do the braids in the front, and then you know how when you flat twist hair, it's like a crown you could do. What if I do that? But then would I like the size difference? Because in order to get the little coils in the front, then I feel like the braids can't be that big in the front. But what I'm thinking in my head is that the braids in the back, though, to be uniform, I would probably do them in like large, medium to large. And would I like the size difference? And will I have enough hair? Well, I think I have enough hair because I did long braids last time, and it took me 2 packs. Yeah, it took me 2 packs last time with long braids. And being the fact that 1, it's not gonna be that long, and 2, it's not gonna be all single. So maybe what we're gonna do now is we're gonna clear out my hair, and then we're going to scroll on Pinterest and decide the vibe. No, I like this leave-in, not really good for my hair because it left like a filmy feeling on my head that just don't feel good. And my hair, okay, my fault. I did leave a style in my head for 6 weeks, and then I did not wash my hair. I took it out and I put on next style. Like literally I was trying to start locks, and I had in that style for 6 weeks, and then I took it out braid by braid, and I put in our next braid style. So, and it was really small. So by the time I took my hair out,
she was just mad, honey. She was throwing a fit. I mean, maybe as she should. Maybe she had it right. But now, like, I've been trying to, like, supplement so much things back into her because, like, she's dry and I don't have anything from, like, if I was in the States, I would have my products in my bathroom, but I don't have it, and it don't make sense for me to buy all of that over. Well, prior to the offer, my thought process, it didn't make sense because then one, I can't travel with that. Well, I'm not gonna want to. My bag was already overweight coming, and then I collect all this crap. She would have been overweight going, but oh my god, look how good her hair looks. But I know my hair not gonna wear that. Or maybe it can. Let me not be a Debbie Downer. Alrighty, parting time. So, where do I want it? Should it be like here? Is that enough room, or should I do it here? So basically here, like it'll be braids and then afro, or here, braids, afro. Okay, this is how the mousse turned out. We're gonna let her dry and then we're gonna decide, but I think it looks great. I think if I braid the front and I leave the back like this, we might be cooking with Crisco. We might be. And if it look bad, I'm definitely gonna take it out. I was gonna be confident and be like, okay, it might look bad, but no, I'm gonna take it out. Okay, the curls look good. They're not super tight, but they look good. And I just think it needs, this doesn't have a lot of definitions. I think I either need to use the leave-in and then use this, or use this and then when I'm finished go in with some gel. But it looks good to me. It looks good enough to do my hair. I'm trying to decide on the design in the front because, again, I mean, I'm not shitting on myself. I'm just aware of how big my head is. And so, you know how some people have such small heads that they could just pull from one side. I don't have a head like that. Because some people also have foreheads that's like sloped a little bit. My forehead is pretty even, so a lot of the times straight braids is the go, but straight braids don't look good on me. Like, I like a little, you know, design. So I'm gonna go on Pinterest again. I'm gonna look at people, see who have the same head as me. Not many. And then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. I just wish I had a scissors because my hair would be so much easier to comb through if I could cut my ends. She's splitting, honey. And then however long I had them braids in, my hair looks so brown. Like, usually my hair looks so black, and it looks black through the camera, so don't worry. But usually, like, when I do this, it looks black. Like when I look at it like this, but like I'm seeing such brown hues. And I read somewhere that nobody hair is black. Like, unless you dye your hair or you put in contacts, your hair and your eye would never be black. It's just like a very dark brown.
Okay, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna talk to you guys. I never came up with a style, a design, so I just was kind of freehanding it based on how it looked. But yeah, I braid, part by part, braid. And I kind of went like that. I did change out like zigzag kind of vibe because I don't like when the braids kind of come from one side and I don't know what to do with the other side. So I was like, yeah, let's do a zigzag. Yeah, that sounds fun. I was in pain. I have a tender scalp and then I braid super duper tight. Babe was tired. I was indeed.
My power just came back on. At least I won't be hot anymore.
Yep, and we're back to regular programming of finishing his head. At this point, I was almost finished. I did want to redo that braid, though. I just was not liking how basic it looked compared to the others. And in my head, I thought taking the front braid in half and crossing it over would be cute, and I kind of liked it. I didn't like how the braid closest to my ear, how it started, but like I liked it. Yeah.
This is the finished product right now. I'm gonna go eat and then look at it again when I'm fed, because I don't like it. But then like I also didn't have like what I would need for like definition. I just don't have enough gel for my whole head. So I didn't want to like fall in love with like one side of my head and then the other side is like, you know, but okay, I pin it and I put earrings on. I don't hate it. It just didn't come out how I wanted. But it works for the week. It works for the week. I don't really have plans to go anywhere. But like if you do, you know? If you do. If you do. Yeah. It works. I mean, it didn't really defeat the I feel like I look like a child thing, you know. Maybe it made it worse, but we're done.